So, I'm not satisfied with my life. So it's 2021. I don't know if we're mid or on the Thursday of the Piggly Wiggly, worldwide Piggly Wiggly. And I've been home a lot. So let's go back. Okay, so that's girl D here. Hey YT, let's chat. So February 2020, I was living in China. I've been living there since April of 2018. I was teaching English to little Chinese children whom I really miss. They were really great. Turds, but they were great. My contract was due to be over the end of July of 2020. So I was mentally prepared to be leaving China, and I was ready to leave China. I felt like my life was just, shifting again, right? So in February, my mom in March, she found out she had to have a surgery. So we weren't teaching in the classrooms, we were teaching online. I decided to come home, which is the US, right? So I get here, I already had my return flight booked the end of March to go back to China. I wasn't impressed with how they were doing the quarantine stuff. And just I was torn about whether I should go back or not. And so I didn't. And then also my flight was like canceled on delayed on time. It kept like switching around, and I had to fly 4 hours from where I live. So I decided I'm just not gonna go back. I'll wait till everything opens up. Fast forward February, no, April 2021. Anyway, so um, it turned out to be a good thing because a couple months later, my mom had to have a second surgery. So it kind of worked out. Well, the point is, so I've kind of been like at home, right? My life took this unexpected like shift. I was still working online until about, I think, September of 2020. And I gained a lot of weight. Like, I have the diagnosis of polycystic ovarian syndrome. It's not like a disease, but it's a medical terminology. It's a medical term for like a blanket statement, right? That if you have these symptoms in your life, things going on, then you have the syndrome, right? So they don't know what causes it. It just is what it is. And for me, like I have the hormone balance, hirsutism, and insulin resistance, and I gain weight extremely, extremely easy. I can lose weight fast, but then my body adjusts to the program. So I have to always like trick my body, and carbs are the enemy, and carbs are delicious. Judge your mama. So I'm at a place in my life where I'm like, before I taught English, I was a medical technologist in a lab at a hospital. I know you have no idea what that is because nobody does ever, but look it up. That'll be your homework. So, I had good money. The benefits weren't great. Considering I worked at a hospital, you would think the health benefits would be better, but that's not the topic of today's discussion. So the point is, I had a good career, made good money, and then I went to China, which was good money to if you're living in China. It was, it was good for China. They have more opportunities to make way more money, but I didn't go for money, so it's okay. So anyhow, I'm back in America. It's 2021. I am unemployed and I am really overweight. So back in, I think it was like October, I think it was September, October, we were doing a fast. Christian here, don't hate me. Um, and if you do, it's okay. I love you. We were doing a fast. And during this time, I remember specifically, God was like, give me a year. And I'm like, great God. And see, here's the thing with that, right? And I think it's the human nature. We hear, give me a year, right? We're like, all right, well, I'm just gonna sit around and wait for this year to pass, and then God's gonna be like, boom, here's all this great stuff. No, 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 no. Give me a year. Literally. Give to me a year. So what that means, and for me, that meant pointing me to the story of Esther in the Bible, who did a year preparation, and her preparation was for marriage. Um, Specifically, but not specifically. Specifically, her year preparation was for purpose. Marriage was just a vehicle to get her to the purpose. Maybe you'll catch that later. So, during this year, I had assignments. They were to eat better, exercise, which would result in me losing weight. Um, I used to have locks in my hair, which I loved, and I cut them because what I wanted and the time it was going to take for me to maintain them wasn't adding up. So that's the thing. So I cut them and I wanted them back, and he was like, no. And I'm like, but I don't understand why. But it was because I wanted to be lazy with my hair. And that was not his plans for me to be lazy. So it may seem like a small nitpicky thing, but and there's nothing wrong with like outsourcing stuff, but sometimes we look for lazy because we want to be lazy and we want things to be easy, and that's not life. So I cannot lock my hair at this point. Maybe one day in the future. But anyhow, so I do, so eating better, exercising, which will result in weight loss. Actually taking care of my hair like I did when I first went natural. Like I'm natural under here. Like I did. I used to be really serious about the health of my hair, like really serious. And now I'm like, eh. So it's a thing. It's part of the mindset. Um, Skincare, dental, as you can probably tell, I have hyperpigmentation from the hirsutism, like just all over the outside and the inside, right? So that's what the year is supposed to be about. So the outside, everything you see physically, um, as well as like finances and like building business and things like that, as well as like spiritually, spending more time with him, reading the Bible, things like that, prayer. So I did not start in October or September. It's April. Because procrastination is also a thing I'm dealing with. So yeah. So this is me being accountable to me, right? And him, but more me, right? Because me, he knows me. So this is my attempt at accountability. Every day, I will make a video. It may not get posted every day, but every day I will make a video doing something toward giving him the year, right? I did not record every day. So that could be like skincare, hair, exercise, shopping, cooking, writing a book, because I'm writing 4 of them. Because why not? I don't recommend it. And they're 4 completely different things, completely different topics. Um, Starting business, all of these things, YouTube. So all of this stuff, right, is what this year is going to comprise of. And this is my way of accountability, right? So obviously, I am very comfortable with sitting in the back of the class. Nobody has to know I'm there. Just there, get what I need to get, and dip out. I'm completely comfortable with that. So this whole YouTube stuff and like putting myself out for the world, Not my idea. Not my idea. Fun. Completely moving past like insecurities, all of those things, because it's a real, I have insecurities. Maybe you don't, maybe you could teach me something, but I do. So this isn't about me coming on and telling you how I did something. This is about me using YouTube as a way of just documenting what I'm doing. So I have goals, obviously, to lose probably about at least 100 pounds, probably more, probably 150, if we're going to be honest. To clear up my hyperpigmentation. Don't look at my broken nails. Look, it's been real, okay? It's been real. Um, my, okay, so I'm going to set out my goals, right? Okay. So my ultimate goal is to lose 100, I'm just going to say 150 pounds. That's a solid goal, right? Boom. Goal number one. Check. For my hair goal length is to grow my hair to back to my waist. Maybe my butt. I'm going to say waist because sometimes I get tired of my hair. Like, I feel like every 5 years, I'm like, I need to cut my hair. So anyway, so that could be another thing. And also to, maybe get past the 5-year haircut mark. So get my hair back to waist length. And not like you can pull like a strand, but like it is obviously waist length. Skincare, get rid of my hyperpigmentation that you see here. The weight loss will eliminate most of the, if not all, of the PCOS symptoms, including getting my period back. So that's a thing. And then what else? Oh, to have all 4 of the books written. That's goal. And I feel like I want like more than one business. See, this is me, like as a person, and I don't know. Are you like this? Are you like the no ideas, 75,000? Like I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Let's try these 75,000 things, right? And then like in 2 weeks, you have an additional, like completely different 75,000 that you want to like do over here now. Like, is that? I don't know. I don't think I have ADD or ADHD. I think it's just part of the procrastination thing that I'm trying to, yeah. So those are my goals. So my goal for it is April the 15th. I think it's April the 15th, 2021, right? So my goal for April is to finish one book, right? Now, 2 of them are just ideas right now. They're just ideas. One of them I started years ago, and I called it finish, but it was just because I'd given myself a deadline to finish. But even then, I knew it wasn't finished, right? And that one is way more personal. And then um, the 4th one is I started over the summer. And so, yeah, I don't know which one. I feel like the one I started over the summer is the one I should do first. 'Cause I think it would I think it would probably help me. So I think I'm going to try to push that one out. And I said I wanted to finish it by the end of April, but I think a realistic goal, because goals need to be realistic, right? I think a realistic goal, and I'm sorry that the camera's shaking, but when I shake my vanity, how about I shake the room? I don't even know any of his songs, but his voice is amazing. Anyway, so, on TikTok, it always, anyway. I feel like it'd probably be like a good workout song if it doesn't have cursing in it. I don't know if it does or not. Or like, I don't know what the content of that song is, but tangent. So, having realistic goals is a way to defeat procrastination and defeat insecurities, because like, oh wow, I did this, so it gives you the confidence to keep like going, right? So a realistic goal is the end of May. So by the end of May 2021, that particular book will be finished. That is that goal. Um, by the end of April 2021, I will have given myself a manicure because, it's real, okay? Oh, over here. Oops. I mean, the struggle, okay? A manicure and a pedicure because this is part of the outside. Um, and then also, which I don't think I'm going to record myself like praying and stuff. I don't know. I don't know about all that because that's such an intimate thing for me. Um, that starting today to the end, at least 1 hour every day is God's. And yeah. So these are like tangible goals, things that I could like, well, I don't know about the 1 hour every day thing, but I guess you're gonna have to trust me. um, but the nails you'll be able to see, right? And I'll make a video of me doing my manicure and my pedicure. Also, I have some other like DIY stuff. Not a lot. Not a lot because I'm getting to a point where I want to pay somebody else to do it, okay? Um, but the DIY things that I am doing, I will try to record and show you as part of the accountability for myself, and maybe you can learn something. So if your point of coming to my channel and my videos is for me to say, look, I have completed XYZ. Let me tell you how I did it over the, blah, blah, blah. I'm not gonna say this is not the channel for you, but what I am gonna say is you're gonna have to give me some months. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So really, this is about you going on the journey with me, and it's gonna be interesting because again, I'm I feel like I'm a pretty shy person, right? Right? You agree? I know you agree. So I feel like I'm a pretty shy person, and so putting my being vulnerable on this kind of a scale with like specifically my insecurities. Like if you notice, like everything that I'm literally all of my content is it revolves around my personal insecurities. So it's gonna be interesting. Okay, that's all I'm saying. And I understand that by putting this video out and putting myself on the internet, that it gives people the right to have positive things to say. It also gives, well, okay, let me not say right. It gives people the opportunity to have both positive and supporting things to say, as well as negative and counterproductive things to say. So I can't tell you how I'm gonna respond to either. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But I guess I could say that if people were really coming for me and I'm able to give them love and give them Jesus, you know what I'm saying? That might be a good marker that I was telling the truth about my time with them. Okay? That's all I'm saying. All right, so I'm gonna go now. Yeah, like my wall, just so we're clear. It's fabric. Um, I don't know what else I'm gonna say or want to say, except I do. I want to say this part. I want to throw this on the end of it. Sometimes, like, we have these plans, right, that we have for our lives, right? Um, and we spend like time, effort, finances into reaching these specific like plans and ideas and goals that we have like set, right? And through that process, like life happens. Like I was talking to my dad the other day, and I literally said the only thing that is certain about life is that it is uncertain, right? So some of the things that happen our situations, or I don't know, that we put ourselves in, right, by our own desires and actions and XYZ. And sometimes it is us finding ourselves putting other people above us, like putting other people before ourselves. And that lands us in certain like situations. And here's the thing, I think that there should always be a level of compassion in everybody. There should always be a level of empathy in everybody. I also think that those neither of those should be a reason to lose yourself, right? Like, could be family, could be friends, whatever the case may be. Like, be there, love them, but don't let it be at the expense of you. Yeah. And here's the thing, like, even people that you think won't understand, they do. Like, they get it because they're trying to live too, you know? So it's all how you present it. If you say, let me tell you something, I ain't finna, like, sorry. But if you come at somebody, in profanity and things like that, yeah, it might be a different conversation. But if you simply say it like matter of factly, like, I know I'm not going to be able to do that, and then stop talking because it's a complete sentence. You don't have to say why, and that's okay. Sometimes I will give a why, so there's no confusion. But it's not, it's not necessary. Sometimes I don't give a why. As Tabitha Brown would say, and that's my business. All right, so I'm gonna go, and if there's anything I didn't say, it either won't get said or it might get said later. All right, guys. Oh, so I had this like, I'm just gonna try it, right? Okay, so if you made it to the end of this video, right? If you made it to the end of this video, I really like languages, like different languages. I am American. I was born in Germany, but because my father was in the military, and so we were back in America. I think I was like 6 months old, so I have like no knowledge of that. However, I really like learning different languages. So this is a thing that I think I'm going to try to do at the end of my videos. Now, again, I'm going to do videos every day. So I don't know how many different languages there are, so I don't know how long this is going to last. And maybe I might repeat some, whatever. So what I'm going to do is at the end of every video, I'm going to do my sign out. So my sign out is like I throw up the peace sign and I say, all right, goodbye. But I'm going to do it in different languages. And then what I want you to do, if you make it to the end of the video, at the bottom, I want you to write the language that I'm speaking in and then rewrite what I said. Now, my intention is to edit the word onto the screen so you'll be able to write it. Now, I don't know what my editing skills are going to be like, okay? So, if my editing skills are not there, just write it how it sounds, okay? I'll get it. If you write where the language is from, I know that you made it to the end. All right, you'll get points. Okay, so here we go. So as an example, we'll do this one together. So goodbye. So in the comment section, you would write English and then goodbye. All right. So the first one's free. All right. Goodbye.